What's going on, guys? Three Wheels on the Block back again. We're in the garage with the 77 C10, and in this video I'm specifically talking about your tail lights. So they have LED upgrades for the C10 pickup truck. However, some guys like the traditional look and like the factory setup of the lights. So these lights were old and crusty, and yeah, so that's one of my tail light lenses right there. That's the lens. You can see it's faded, nasty looking. And I could restore these. You've seen me restore headlights and taillights before. I actually went ahead and got new lenses just because hard to get this white back when it's, 30, 40 years old. So what I'm doing today is I'm going to take care of upgrading the inside of these bezels because we're going to run with the stock 1157, I believe. I think it's an 1157 light that goes on the insides of these. We're going to run with that, and I want these to be as bright as possible. You can see they're kind of faded, dingy, a little black. I'm going to take these bezels, I already pulled the gaskets out, and I'm going to do something that you guys may have seen before, but if you haven't, this is a way to make your lights brighter than they would be from the factory, which is good because, as we know, these older vehicles, the tail lights are not near as bright as the lights on the newer vehicles. Now you can go with LED bulbs. That is one option. This is an option if you want to, like I said, keep your stock setup. So I'm going to take some silver paint. I'm going to dust it inside these housings. That's going to pick up the light reflection quite a bit. As you can see already, got some high reflectiveness. You want your high reflectiveness because that is going to allow you to reflect light. Reflecting light means you're going to have a brighter tail light setup, which is what we all are after. Now there's a guy on YouTube who's done this to some Camaro tail lights. I did this on the Pole Hunter Camaro. I didn't do a video of it. Wasn't going to do a video, but I figured, you know what, let me share this knowledge in case somebody else hasn't seen it and they haven't seen his video. I'll link his video below. Actually, I'll put it up here at the top of the screen. So that's where the idea came from. Like I said, we just want to get some silver paint here. Get that dusted on. And this is just some Ace Hardware silver gloss. And it actually works really good. I've not used this before, but I'm actually impressed with the coverage. Didn't take much at all. Alright, that stuff actually dried really fast because it's super hot today. So after your silver's dry, you're going to get you a can of this. It doesn't have to be Rustoleum, just a can of clear. If it's UV resistant, that's better because it won't yellow. Although this is inside your tail lamp, probably won't have to worry about UV rays. Get you some clear, make sure you shake it up real good. Let's see here. The Texas Honda channel has actually got a mixer attachment for one of these for a drill. Basically just a piece of PVC. Put a drill on and you can spin it around. I don't have one of those, so I'm doing this old-fashioned way. Now before you do this, there's one more thing you need. You need this right here. Silver glitter. This is the secret weapon. You'll want some silver glitter because this will allow you to get the result that you're after. I'm just going to tell you this stuff is messy. It's super messy. So my recommendation is before you do this, get you a box to put these in. I'm going to go ahead and grab one. Got them in the box. I recommend using the box you're going to throw away. Like I said, this glitter goes everywhere. So we're going to take our clear coat and apply it liberally to the housings. And then after you've applied it, let it dry for a few seconds. You're going to take your glitter and sprinkle it over top of the lights. And then add more clear coat over top of the glitter to hold it in place. As you can see, the glitter dulls the silver reflectiveness of the paint as it's wet. Or I'm sorry, you can see the clear dulls the silver reflectiveness of the paint, which is fine. Make sure you get it all up in there real good. You probably want to wear gloves because you're going to want to flip your housing around to make sure that you get everything coated well. You may need to apply more clear to make sure your glitter adheres to it. This entire modification, if you don't have anything, if you got to pick up your clear coat, your silver paint, and your glitter, it costs you about 15 bucks now. It used to cost about 10, but the price of spray paint's gone up significantly. So if you got some silver spray paint in your garage, and if you have kids that mess around with glitter, then this could be a free one. Depends on what you have available. Now you can reuse the glitter down the box, funnel it out, put it back in. I'm not going to do that, but that is an option. You can see I'm hitting all the edges of the light. My main reason for that is just to make sure that I've got as much reflective capability as possible for the reverse lights, stop, tail, turn, all that good stuff. All right, get you the idea there. Bedazzled. I'm gonna let the clear dry a little bit, and then we'll go ahead with some more clear over top of the glitter that's there. That'll help hold that glitter in place. Granted, you will have some glitter that you lose just because it's glitter. So don't be surprised if you have some glitter that falls out as you're doing this process, before or after. You see I can just kind of back the can away real far. That allows me to just kind of work the clear over top of the lenses, or on top, work the clear over top of the housings without getting super close. And also apply glitter if needed, if there's some areas where it's thin. This is the bedazzled mod, so we're gonna let this dry up, and I'm gonna take one of these out in the sun once it dries, and we'll see how reflective it truly is. Alright, let's take it out here. It's overcast right now. There is sun out here somewhere. This is with the sun in. You can see all the little mirrors that are in there, created by the glitter. Alright, the sun's peeking out now. As the sun comes out, you can see the definite reflective difference that the glitter adds to that existing part. I'm a little bit shadowed by the camera here. Let me see if I can get out of its own shadow. There we go. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. There's quite a bit of mirror action going on there with these little pieces of glitter, and that makes a huge difference when it's on the car or truck in this case. Alright, so your reassembly is the reverse of the removal. Basically you throw your gasket back on there, got the gasket there, something like that. Then you get your lens. I'll go grab my new lens. I think might be left hand, right hand, of course. Just grab my right hand lamp housing here, because of course I grabbed the right hand lens. Just slap it on there like so. We got new screws that we tighten it up with and installed on the car, or on the truck. I'm gonna go back out here in the sun with the housing, and you'll see. So you can even see the reflectiveness through the plastic. I'm blind, I can hardly see out here, it's so bright. There's some added reflectiveness there. Let me grab the light. So Right, and you can see, shine a little bit of light through there, and even without the light you can see the difference in the inside. Nice and bright. Let's take it inside here in the shop, back in the shade, and you can see the glitter shining through there still. Now if we introduce some lighting behind there, now the camera's adjusting for this light because it's so bright, but that gives you an idea. You can kind of see inside the housing what's going on. So you can see that adds to the reflection of the housing. So on the truck at nighttime you have a very, very bright light. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. My name is Erwin. This is Three Wheels on the Block, where we're giving back what time has taken away. We'll see you soon.